Hold it. Stand by. I have an unknown contact.
Are you ready?
All right, now I want you boys to scream real loud.
Get it on!
You've activated the launch sequence now.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I love that show.
Me too. I want it to be on again right now.
I love you guys. You are hilarious.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
What did you just say?
What, don't you hear good?
I thought today was Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
What time is it?
It's showtime.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. NFL players wore I can't breathe messages Sunday to protest a New York grand jury's decision not to indict a police officer in the death of Eric Garner. Detroit Lions running back Reggie Bush and Cleveland Browns cornerback Johnson Batamosi had the message on their shirts as they warmed up before their game Sunday. St. Louis Rams offensive lineman Davin Joseph wore the message on his cleats. The phrase has become a rallying cry for protests against police violence in the wake of the death of the New York man who died after a police officer placed him in a chokehold while he was being arrested allegedly for selling loose cigarettes. Okay, let's turn that right around. The whole Christmas spirit thing is all about being generous and nice to other people. Well, apparently that's actually good for your health, according to a new medical study. Here are 3 ways being generous around the holidays can make you healthier. Number 1. It lowers your blood pressure. A 2006 study found that people who support their friends and family, emotionally and financially, have lower blood pressure, and they're also more likely to feel supported in return. Number 2, it reduces stress. In a recent study, people played a game where they had the option of donating some of their money to other players. And when the game was over, the ones who decided not to donate had higher levels of the stress hormone cortisol. And number 3, it makes you happier. Researchers scanned people's brains and gave them the choice to either keep $100 or donate it to charity. And the pleasure centers of the brains lit up more when they gave the money away. Speaking of which, a woman named Joyce Hyatt recently put a bunch of presents for her grandkids on layaway at a Walmart in Dayton, Ohio. Then her husband Harold got laid off and they couldn't afford to pay for those items. But last Thursday, they found out their Christmas won't be canceled after all because someone randomly dropped $15,000 to pay for other people's layaway items. The person asked to remain anonymous, but the manager of the store says they specifically asked for the money to go towards toys and gifts for kids. Another woman named Pat Davis got really emotional when she found out they paid for a Spider-Man bike she had on layaway for her grandson. While she was trying not to cry, she told the local news crew that, there are good people out there. A new study finds that boys actually spread more gossip than do girls. I wonder who started that nasty rumor. CBS and Dish Network have stopped fighting and are back together. However, they've both agreed to see other people. Somebody at a Miami art festival made away with a unique work by Picasso. Yeah, they stole an $85,000 silver plate, plus all of the donuts on it. Andre 3000 says he felt like a sellout reuniting Outkast and doing a bunch of festivals. And the guys in Foghat were like, hey, get used to it. Mick Jagger will produce a show about the music industry for HBO. It's HBO's first collaboration with a Rolling Stone since Keith Richards hosted Tales from the Crypt. That Hunger Games sequel has won the box office again for a 3rd week, but the streak may be coming to an end soon. Yes, there are now allegations that everyone participating in the Hunger Games is doping. A new documentary claims that 99% of Russian athletes illegally dope. Thank heavens for that 1% from the world of rhythmic gymnastics. Critics really like the new Reese Witherspoon movie, Wild. Yeah, Witherspoon takes an 1,100-mile hike into the wilderness in search of her true self and another Oscar. And 84% of vegetarians who decided to go vegetarian or vegan have actually gone back to eating meat. The other 16% remain annoying as hell. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of The Reynolds Report every weekday. Be sure to check out the Being Frank Show starring Frank D'Angelo here on NSS. Live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern.